Gone. I giddy up and I go. Hello, folks. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Meeting ran late, and then YouTube decided to do a and stop working. And then EV Monks decided to go and not want to work. It's like, anyways, g'day, Krabby. What's up? And we've got Wendy, and I'm sure Joey's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, and then there's Joey. But oh, there we go. Now, somebody done picking their eyes. Okay.
I know, right? Like trying to get up in there and getting all that stuff out. I'm like, I had this white stuff on my eye, and I'm like, get that out.
We only have 9 people in the house. We just started, so I didn't want them to go, what is growing out of her face?
What's wrong with her eye? What's wrong with that eye? Why that white stuff? And you know what's funny? It's spackle is what it is, because I've been spackling the walls, and so I was just spackling my eye. Just trying to get rid of the wrinkles. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Now I'm going to put a little bit down in here later. We'll see if that works.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, spackle will actually dry out your skin even faster, creating even a larger wrinkle.
More wrinkles. Forget Botox. Just get the out. Where's Joey when you need him? He fixes everything.
Oh, he's lurking. He's lurking. He's working and lurking. And hey, Lee, Fisherman 506.
Hey.
And yes, good afternoon. So yeah, I had to. We have a major fundraiser for. I belong to our physician recruitment for our hospital, and we have our yearly major fundraiser coming up.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it ran over a little bit. And hey, let's today's day and age, things get tight. We are very blessed with the amount of doctors that we do have coming up north.
Good.
Well, as long as it's not your doctor.
Oh yeah, I can't take my doctor.
There's a lot from down south that are coming up. There's one right now that we're talking to from Texas.
Oh, well, that's too far. Yeah. No, I had a conversation with my doctors, and I told them they are not allowed to leave their network to go to another network, and because I will chase them down. Because when you find a good one, yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you the names of these people, because I'm afraid you might recruit them now, Scott. Just saying.
Well, that just means you and Sir Grace have to come up here.
Exactly. But a big fundraiser, that's awesome. When's this fundraiser?
When or what is it? It's a diner. It's a doctor's dining duo. So we pair up a doctor with a restaurant in the community. They make a dish, and people get like a pocket, or they get like a book of receipts, and they walk up and they get a dish from all 7 or 8 vendors. Like, it's only a little appetizer. It's not a full meal.
Right.
So, and then we have wine sponsors. We have, and then a lot of different folks from the community donate, and Yeah, we usually make about 50,000.
We're getting ready to do a fundraiser. It's our first annual, and I'm excited for that because I've been in meetings too for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I have never done a golf scramble, which I'm really excited. Um, and it looks like we are going to have prime rib for
Oh,
on our menu. Mhm.
oh,
So
yes.
we're doing the dinner at the American Legion. Um,
Okay.
this fundraiser is going to benefit three major nonprofits um,
Mm-hmm.
that relate to the military and veteran community. And yeah, so I'm excited about the golf scramble. They asked me if I wanted to golf, and I said, "Don't you understand? I'm a professional gardener. I will make the holes out on the lawn for the tomatoes. We will have plenty of tomatoes. Don't you worry."
Oh, hey, everybody can have a tomato on the 13th hole.
Right,
I'll,
right.
I'll, I'll hook you up with that.
And then we're giving away a car, new vehicle, is what it looks like. As well, it's still, I should say, it's still kind of in the works, but it's leaning that way. I better say it like that. For the person who can do a hole in one. So all my money is on Sir Grace.
So I've only, out of, and I used to golf from as young as I could hold a golf club. Um, I've only ever seen one car won.
Well, you're going to see the second one, and it's going to be Sir Grace. Oh, I think I walked up.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I will stand at the hole and yell at him, and between the two of us, maybe we can get her done.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got it. Mama needs a new car. That's what I must need. Get out there and get to it.
Yeah, but Sir Grace gets to drive it first if he won it, right?
Yeah.
We'll
Speaking
just have to tie or duct tape his guide stick to the front of the car.
of just fine. I
Works with me.
in 2018, I mean, this has been a number of years, or maybe, yeah, 18. Chef Robert Irvine, we got to hang out with him backstage, and he looked over at my husband. He said, there's this driving course for people that are disabled to get out and drive on these courses and have some fun, like real fun. And he said, I want you to drive me, Sir Grace. I want to be in the car with you. We never did take him up on it because COVID happened and all the things, but I will never forget that conversation, and all I thought was, "Boy, you're much more, brave than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Much more brave than I am." But he's like, "Yeah," he said, we put on helmets, and these cars are fitted in case, you get into an accident, like, they're, like, meant to, like, be beaten up." And I'm
Oh,
like, "Oh my,
they have their bars. They the 5 point harness.
be fine."
If he's gonna wreck, you want him to wreck in one of those.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be one of those, but speaking of Joey lurking, Joey,
Yeah.
you missed
Oh,
it.
I
I'm
told you.
I'm trying to spackle my wrinkles. So I got to see
So
all this spackle right up in here.
yeah, we have Troy, we have
Oh,
Susan, we have
Troy's here. Hey, Troy.
oh, we have Susan on both of our accounts.
Oh, hi, Susan.
And yeah, Joey's in and out, and he's lurking and working probably.
Working and working.
Yep, 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 yep. And it's a lot warmer down there than it is here. We got more snow. So I'll take a picture of my back deck where my raised gardens are. The snow is flat across the top of my. Okay, easy with the plants.
This is a
Yeah,
month.
the snow is actually level with the top of the um, gardens.
Oh, there's Ginger.
That's how much snow we have.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Ginger.
Oh,
She's listening in.
Jin Jin. Yep, yep, yep. In the truck.
We had snow this morning. I heard it hail and it woke me up. And then
Oh,
I said we got snow on the ground, and then we asked the A device, "What's the temperature going to be today?" And they said in the mid 50s. I'm like, bipolar Indiana.
mm,
We got rain, snow, and sunshine. Hmm.
like normally we would be starting maple syrup within a week.
Wow.
We at our meeting yesterday, no, 2 days ago, Tuesday, Kevin and I went through the dates and the temperatures. We're not even going to tap for 2 more weeks. That's how cold it is. But what we're scared is it's going to go. It's going to go from winter weather to summer weather, and we're not going to end up having a spring, and we're not going to have a season again this year. And if that happens, there's going to be so many people just say, we're done.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because, yeah,
Yeah.
it, it sucks because, you don't make money with maple syrup to start with. Like, if you actually charged what you should,
Mhm.
um, yeah, nobody would be able to afford it.
Mm. We have a maple syrup festival coming up. They actually tap down here, and we actually have the trees and stuff. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to it this year. I've never been to it. It's actually in my hometown. Like, it's not where I
Awesome.
live at currently. It's in my hometown where I grew up. I've never
Yeah.
been to it. I know.
Hmm.
My condolences, all the rain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Poor you.
Well, we've gotten a lot too. I understand that. We just got the snow with that too.
Yeah, but it was awful nice whenever we got off the ship
Mm.
to walk into some 70-degree weather and rain than -10 Fahrenheit and snow. I'll take the rain.
Mhm. Yeah.
And, um, like Mr. Jim, he he didn't make it home in time. He got
Oh,
wet. He got wet.
oh man.
He got wet because he brought his motorcycle. And he did the last, I think he said hour or 45 minutes. I'm sure he's lurking too. Um, in the pouring rain in his motorcycle. So,
Oh man, that's the no fun part of it.
mm-mm, mm-mm. And, let's face it, all the citrus is gone now, or a majority of the citrus. If they didn't keep up their sprinklers or cover it, then, like Lillian, she lost all her citrus.
Well, probably just the buds on it, so nothing will produce.
Yeah.
The plant will still rebound, but the
Oh, the trees will rebound. Absolutely.
yeah,
But this year it'll
flowers.
just be, maybe one or two fruit, whatever survive, but um, a majority of it, yeah, the buds just died because she said it was already went from bud to flower, and it just totally, you know, you don't go below zero with flowers on a citrus plant.
Mm-mm. No, that's such a shame.
Yeah, it is.
That
Truly is.
yeah.
I tell you what, if it's any if we can judge because it's strawberry season down there right now. So everything that you buy or get comes with a strawberry. Oh my goodness, are they ever sweet this year?
Mm.
Uh,
I can't wait
like
till
even
strawberry season for us. I love going to, like, You Pick Farms and getting
mm,
strawberries. They taste better.
absolutely they taste better. You
And
know, you like even locally, if they pick them and they're transported, they still don't taste good.
no.
But you go to a like I we have a major strawberry farm here
Mhm.
in our township, and yeah, you go there and their strawberry pickers pick in the morning. Oh, now those strawberries are good. You just put a wee bit of sugar on them to start the process of the juices flowing.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
Yep. Well, I freeze dry mine. I go and I pick the strawberries myself, and then I take them home and freeze dry them. And
mhm,
it's like eating candy. I don't add sugar or anything to it because the freeze dryer brings that sugar out. And I've done
mhm.
store bought too to see if there's a difference. And yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, the ones from the U Pick farm, so much better.
So the pink frilly drink, you've given me the secret of the freeze dried strawberries. It takes the sweetness totally away from it.
Uh-huh.
So, was it on the ship? Yeah, there was this one girl. She's like, "Do you want lemonade?" I'm like, "No, I don't want lemonade." Well, what do you want? I'm like, "I want pink strawberry." I call it
Foo-foo.
pink. Yeah, frilly drink.
Foo-foo.
She kind of looks at me, and I'm like,
Friend.
wait,
Phone
yeah,
a friend.
that's whenever I called you, and I'm like, yeah, there,
No,
she'll tell you what I want.
no.
But not only did she put it in, mix it,
Yeah.
and then she put a handful, a little bit underneath the whipped cream, and
Uh-huh.
then she put some on top of the whipped cream,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
then put the lid on. And it's like, oh, wait.
And so Ginger's listening in. I know she works or did work, I don't know if she still does, for Starbucks. So it's the strawberry frap with extra strawberry sauce, add freeze-dried strawberries to it. It's like all the goodness. And I learned the freeze-dried strawberry while we were in Seattle. The guy goes, "It's gonna charge you a little bit more, but," he said, "if you want to take this over the top," he said, "add the freeze-dried strawberries." And I made that for Sir Grace. Well, I had it done for him, and he went, "Oh, oh."
So
I
yeah, like it's really not. Yes, okay. Are you going to buy it daily? No,
mm-mm,
but for a treat,
mhm,
it here it was 9, 10,
yeah,
and on the ship it was $10. So
yeah,
70 cents more on the ship.
yeah. It's a dessert. I mean, just
And
treat it as such.
that's it. Like, maybe once a month I'll get one.
Yeah.
Like the girls here at the or the teenagers here
Mhm.
at our Starbucks, they kind of looked at me and I'm like, this is what I want. And they're like,
Trust the process.
well, she's looking at it. She's like, do you have it in your phone? I'm like, uh-huh. I'm like, I don't order it daily.
Yeah. Trust the
So,
process when you make it. It's
well, and she's like, really? And I'm like, it takes the sweetness right away. She's like, I'm going to have to try one of those. And
mhm,
I'm like, well, if you like it, then you're going to love the
mhm.
freeze-dried strawberries because it takes all the sugariness, sugary tasting away. I said the sugar's still there,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
but
It takes it
it's
to the
not
next
as
level.
not as
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I tried something new to me at Starbucks yesterday. I don't go all the time, but just every once in a great blue moon.
hmm,
I tried the pistachio protein latte. It was okay. It kind of had a weird texture to it. It wasn't real.
I was gonna say, I like pistachios.
I love pistachios, but I wasn't real sure on this one. So if Ginger's got any tips on this, hook a girl
Mm,
up. Um, but it might have just been I don't know if it was the protein milk that they but I had protein milk before and it was great. So I don't know. I
would
did.
they maybe not have, maybe the pistachios weren't ground down enough, or
I don't know, it just kinda tasted kinda weird. I ended up just dumping it. I thought, I got a small, so it's not like I bought a big one,
Mm,
but it was just enough to kinda go, "Something's not right." So, I thought about
yeah,
reaching out to Ginger and going, "Okay, girl, help me out because what did I do wrong with this ordering?" But that's okay. I wish they would have, sugar-free raspberry syrup. I have a local mom and pop coffee shop that I like a little bit better, and
okay.
Um, oh no, Wendy's here nursing a headache. Oh, I'm a
Oh,
I'm a migraine sufferer. I understand that. So I have
mhm.
multiple migraines and trust me, 25 years of it and yeah, I understand
Y
that.
your best bet, Wendy, is Tom's not around, just go lay down in your bed, close your eyes in a dark room, and listen to us, and
Mhm.
yeah, there's no,
Take it easy.
yeah, my
Take
goodness.
but anyhow, so yeah, if they had sugar-free raspberry, I'd probably be at Starbucks a lot more. I end up at the mom and pop shop just 'cause that sugar-free
Mm.
raspberry. I love that syrup.
See, we have so many, like, mom and pa, coffee shops, and, uh, it's like, if you were to each do something different,
Mhm.
it would be good for all of you,
Mhm.
but you all do the exact same thing.
Right.
So, you know, I go to this one. Well, that's convenient. I'm going to keep going to that one
Yeah.
where, like
Well, that might be why our
every,
mom pop stands out because they have different drinks.
yeah,
They really do.
like,
No,
let's
go to
face it.
Starbucks and you're a Starbucks person, they can attempt to get it close, but they're not gonna make it like Starbucks because it's different ingredients, but they'll get it close.
Exactly.
Their own.
And Starbucks, if you're going near a meal or you want something just to tide you over, darn tootin' you're either going to get pumpkin loaf or lemon loaf.
Mhm.
More than likely, the lemon loaf with the um, topping on it,
Mhm.
the icing. But yeah,
Something just came through, I need to check real quick.
no, no, you do what you need to do. I've got stuff here that I'm looking at also. So,
No, we're good. We're good. I had something incorrectly put in my phone. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my appointment." I've got like 5 minutes and then I can scooch on. I'm okay. So I'm just doing yearly stuff with the doctor. Nothing big, but I've got to go down to a major hospital. It's a little bit of a drive, but everything's fine. It's all just normal.
mhm,
Normal
okay,
knee things. Just putting your health first kind of a thing. And
yep,
so
and that's exactly what you got to do. And
I do. I do. But speaking of health, I have hit a goal. I haven't even told Sir Greg. I hit 70 pounds lost. 70.
at a girl, that's
I
awesome.
actually, as of today, I haven't even told Sir Grace. Sir Grace! It's okay. I'll tell him later. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, I couldn't go
And
on the scale and I went, oh my
that's
God,
awesome.
70.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And um, Aunt Lynn yesterday, she seems motivated, and
working on
on
her health.
the start of her journey,
Yeah, she is.
and
She's been fighting the VA system for she's tried losing weight on her own, like eating all the right things, exercising, doing all, and that's the same issue I had. That's why I told her, I said,
there's some people's metabolism just does not break down the food the same as everybody else.
no,
A buddy of mine eats 10 times what I do, and he's the size of my finger. I
exactly.
eat an eighth of what that boy eats, and
And gain
he has an office job. Yeah,
and you'll
and
be gaining the 10 pounds and he loses it.
Oh yeah.
That's the story of my life. That's Aunt Lynn's story too. That's why I always say I get Aunt Lynn like probably the most when it comes to this journey, and I'm so stinking proud of her um, for trying to. She did. She kept trying for like months to get a GLP-1, and VA is just putting their heels down. It is in their formulary. I pulled it up. I pulled up the prior authorization. She meets all of the criteria. I'm about ready to call DC, to be honest with you, because it's like it's pushed me that far for my aunt. And
Mhm.
but she won't let me in because she knows I'm pretty brash. But I mean, I get things done. Like, let's just, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Anyhow,
You have good training.
yeah, but she won't let me. So she's a little concerned I might be a little too brash because I can get kind of people's. Anyhow, so she went to her non VA provider and she's on a compound version of it, which I wish it was the real thing. But I am so stinking proud of her.
Mhm.
I think she said, what did she say yesterday? She's lost like 12 pounds.
13 or 17 pounds or something like
Somewhere
that.
around
Yeah.
in there. And
Yep.
and the goal is for her to, live a healthy life. And she doesn't like the weight. It's causing other pain. And it's not anything I haven't, I mean, I'm not disclosing anything she hasn't already disclosed.
No, no.
But she, as her niece, I talked to her earlier today and I'm just proud of her. I'm just genuinely proud of her because this is not an easy journey. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a GLP-1, it's the easy thing." No, it's not. Not until you've
Mhm.
lived it. It's not. You still have to go to the gym. You still got to do your
Mhm.
weight training and your cardio. You still have to change the way that you eat. You
Yeah.
want high proteins, drink lots of water, make sure you're getting your fiber in. You want to eat all healthy as you possibly can afford because I know that sometimes, we want to do even more, but our budgets
It's
are all
not cheap to eat. That's right. It's not cheap to eat healthy. I'm sorry.
no, you do your very best and you still have to put the work into it. And I've been doing this for 3 years and I can say, I mean, I did this very slowly. I did not cheat. I've had a lot of
That's the way to do it, though, is
it really is.
slow and steady.
And I have accountability with a trainer. Like I hired a trainer and he's been so encouraging and so kind and yet he holds my feet to the flame. So
Mhm.
like get your butt in there. I haven't seen you in a few days. Where have you been? I'm like, well, I'm lifting furniture, so I feel like that counts. But anyhow, but no,
Yeah.
I'm proud of my aunt. I genuinely, I can't wait. I'm hoping that she continues on. She can keep going, and I'm her biggest cheerleader. Go, go, go.
So, did I tell you what happened to my lovely wife?
Uh-uh.
She just got a fresh box. She we For some reason, she was in a rush. You know how that takes 2 caps to take off. She took one off. She was talking to me. I was getting out of the shower on the ship. She forgot to take off the second cap. So blue,
Oh,
it just ran down her belly.
oh no.
It's not the worst part. The rest of the injection, the other 3 injections, were left on the ship. We're out $400.
Oh my.
Out $400.
Oh my.
Yeah. She beat herself up and I said, you know what?
Give yourself grace.
It is what it is.
Give yourself grace. Reach out to your
Soon as we
provider.
get home, soon as we get home, we'll get you your new pen. Yeah, but we're out for, and I'm like, I could care less. We've blown away $400 on
No.
stupider stuff.
Give yourself grace. I mean, we all have made the mistake, in one way or another. Move forward in life.
So
Don't
yeah,
get
so she's back on track. She took the injection as soon as we got home, or like whenever she was supposed to do it. She took it a day early.
wow. Yeah. That's Okay, that's okay. So
Yeah.
she's on track
Well, and that's what I said to her. I said, just get back on the horse
and get
and keep her going.
absolutely.
So they've announced that Canada is going to get the generics first.
Good.
And we are supposed to get rolled out by June.
Okay.
So we're talking like
Okay.
very
Safe.
minimal amount of money.
So in the United States, Medicare as of April 1st, I think that's the right date. Go Google it. But it is now, if you are Medicare eligible and you have whatever part it is, Part D, I think it is. I could be wrong, but anyhow, it's the prescription side. It's now going to be $25 a month, which is a huge savings. They struck a deal with that, so which is great. Which is great. Well, hey, I
Yep.
would love to keep chit chatting, but I have to
Yes.
go to my nearest city, so I need to get on the road because of traffic. So I'm timing
You
it.
get on your broom
I am
and you get it going.
actually in my bubble because remember, I'm Glenda the Good Witch of the North. I live in a bubble.
That's true.
That's it.
Okay, well, don't puncture your bubble and get her going.
See y'all later. It was good chatting to you. I'm gonna
Toodles.
listen in the chat. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. Come on now. There we go. So, how has everybody else been? I've talked to some people, and um, last Friday we had no power. So, and the projected um, whatever they call it, whenever it's going to come back on, they didn't know when. So I would have been about an hour late, but um, yeah, I just spent it chatting with my kiddos. So that's never a bad thing. And what else? That's about it. Um, I'm probably going to make the announcement tomorrow night that after 6 and, well, almost 7 years, Procastination Thursday is going to be shut down. It's just people are so busy. And don't get me wrong, we have a lot of rewatchers that watch after they get home from work. But I like more interactive. And, that's the way it used to be. And we have more interaction Friday nights. Yeah, there's a lot of people on at 8 o'clock right now, but they come and go. Um, whenever I started Friday nights, I was the only one at 8 o'clock. Now I think there's like six. Give it a month, and I'll be back to one or two of us again. I don't think Dez is going anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere Friday nights. And I don't know. Um, I am not releasing videos for a reason about the trip. Couple issues that happened. I'm giving them the grace to oh, like Glenda doesn't even know what happened. So I'm giving them the grace to fix it. Oh, I know you're listening. Um, yeah, I am going to give them one more week. Um, NCL did something pretty shitty to me, to the point where we may try more cruise lines. We we had I because of the amount of money that we both won, there was quite a bit of money in our casino accounts. And we went up. No, one more trip will be gold. Well, I was told on the ship that these um, I was told these things, um, my casino credits had to be booked within 7 days. I reached out to my casino rep because they also deal with the longitude, the bronze, silver, and gold packages. And I said, just want a price. Galveston, um, next next March, maybe. I already knew the price. We had over $1,000 in credits. Well, he's like, no, 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 no. There's no rush. There's no rush. And there's no rush. So I called him again yesterday and I said, I just want to book the price. I know how much the Canadian price is because I had it on my phone whenever I was talking to him. So the trip was 2,200 Canadian. We had $1,000 American, which is about, well, we'll just say 1,400 US or 1,400 Canadian. Well, in my books, that's about $800. Full trip. There was another cruise line I've never cruised with. I don't even know how they got my information. Sent me a deal that's better than the cruise line that I'm dedicated to. NCL's going through some changes. The CAO was just let go 2 weeks ago. Princess is going through some major issues. Lillian seems to have the right. Lillian, I know you're going to watch this on the rerun. So all I can say, girl, is you stick with the company that you're going with because apparently they're the best one right now. There's no shenanigans. I don't think they have a casino, so I won't be going with them. I enjoy the casino. It's a lot of fun. But I'm also not going to be red lined or blue lined or green lined or um sorry. There's a lot more companies out there that some of the they call it luxury cruises. They're cutting their prices and they're maybe $600-700 more than the base like NCL. Like their second tier would be luxury. Um, what else is there? Seventh Seas. Like they don't have interior rooms. It's all like balconies and yeah, pretty posh. Well, I'd spend about $800 more to go with one of these cruise lines than, you know, um, NCL. They went to a new ship maker. Horrible layout. They call it, it's very good for um, directing folks to where they need them to go. And I said, so you're more worried about herding cattle than folks enjoying their cruise? Like in the main atrium, which is the center part of the ship, it's usually about 4 levels high. And so your first one is on deck usually 6, and then it's 7, 8. Yeah, 6, 7, and 8. Possibly even some ships 9. Well, this ship here on 6, you had to see the stage, you had to look through a library. There was no, like, it was horrible. The staff are trying to get off the ship. I'm talking white shirt officers are trying to get off the ship. They don't enjoy the ship. Like they said, they've been, you know, some people are not as diplomatic as others, and they tend to raise their voice, and you know, it's it's not, you know, somebody from the Philippines who's cleaning your stateroom. He didn't design the ship. So don't get mad at him or the bartender that's serving you your drink. He didn't do the outline of the club. He, you know, anyways, there's so a girl that works with us at the township. Her sister was on the same cruise as us. Hated it. Same as what we did. we we had we had a good time. It was clean. Um, it just to get to here, you had to go like all around to get to that one spot. It was like weird, very poorly laid out. The local. two different areas for the local. There's a bar side now, and there's a restaurant side with the restaurant in the middle. That doesn't make sense. You're separating your crowd. Yeah, just really, really weird. And to get through, you had to go walk right through the middle of the restaurant or walk right through the middle of the bar to get to the aft of the ship. Anyways, they just ordered 3 more ships from the same shipbuilder. But the new one from Galveston, apparently supposed to be the nicest ship in the fleet. So we were going to try that one, but I just got some sour grapes. Um, that a cruise line I've never been with gave me a better discount than, like, right now, if you want to try cruising, if you've never cruised but you want to try cruising, right now is the time. They're negotiating. They they really don't. It's just, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Um, I guess we'll have to wait until the new CAO puts his changes into effect. But Terry and his wife gave me a heads up that this was going to happen. That's why Terry and his wife both quit. And I mean, they quit phenomenal jobs, huge paying jobs, work from home, work your own hours. I think they had to go into Miami once, or no, it wasn't um, Fort Lauderdale. That's where the sales end of NCL is. And then Miami is where their head office is. I think he said they had to go in to the office once a week, but the rest they could do from home. They had a laptop, all the information, they could log on to the database, blah, 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 blah. All I gotta say is, Terry and I did become friends. And he let it slip how much he made. And his wife made more. Almost 3 times what Debbie and I make. So, well, and where they live too is in between Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood, Florida. So those houses in that area start about 800,000. Start. And that's if they're on a water tributary. Well, you can double that price. And anyways, yeah. So I think, gonna call it a day. Um, I've got to do a few things. Do a few things for our um, doctors dining duo for our big fundraiser. I, I need to get some yeah, need to get some different donations going. So we'll see. We will figure it out. So don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, I'm still trying to work on getting a special guest. Um, we will have to see. It'll be a last minute, or we'll just have an open house. Come on up and we'll have I don't even know how many people I can have on this. I think I can have 10, 8 to 10. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe. Um, and we'll go from there. And hopefully I should have my breeze um, I should have my breeze or not commercial, but video done for Saturday. Probably be a Saturday morning release. So make sure you share it out. And again, I make nothing from this. I just want people to know that there's an amazing new, um, cheaper airline that, you know, like I think it was $826 for Debbie and I, first class, to go to Orlando and back to Ogdensburg. I'm sorry. I'll save $2,000 every day of the week. Mm-hmm. But anyways, you guys take care. God bless. And we will see you all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.